an event we look forward to every summer, the Hamptons Designer Show House, sponsored by Traditional Home. This year, we're talking about something very important to Hampton style, bringing the outdoors in. Join us as we learn tips and tricks for using flowers and plants beautifully. I'm Marissa Marcantonio, and you're watching Editor TV. When it comes to putting this room together and the finishing touches, what do flowers do for a room?
The flower itself is just this expression of generosity, and I think that bringing those fresh cut flowers into a room, that makes you feel alive and caught up in the poignancy of the passing moment of summer. It's beautiful.
What advice do you have for people to work with plants and flowers in their home? What should they think about?
We always say don't use artificial florals where you wouldn't use the real thing. So that's the first thing, and then don't overdo it. Mix the real and the artificial.
That is great advice.
You can do the faux and like maybe a floral that's harder to get in your area, or maybe the more delicate florals like lilies.
What color has been dominant in the show house?
Purple and blue, hydrangeas. I think hydrangeas say it all for this show house.
We chose these flowers because they are hydrangeas, and I think of the Hamptons, I think hydrangeas.
And do you have a favorite flower?
In my own home, my favorite is a blue hydrangea. For most of my clients, they might not have a green thumb. I love silk flowers, branches or twigs or leafy things, but I love height. I love something really tall that's dramatic.
We use a lot of hydrangeas. We love Casablanca lilies. We like working more with when it comes to flowers, a lot with texture than color.
So you have this beautiful, vibrant blue hydrangea. How do you pick what flowers to work with in a room?
I think flowers, plants are so important, or else it would just look like no one lived there. You want that little bit of life in there, and it brings a softness, it brings a warmth to the room. It's the family, the pets, the flowers, the plants that really bring the house to life.
When it comes to using larger plants inside, what advice do you have there?
You know, it's interesting. There used to be so many trees in people's interiors in the 70s, and they all had an uplight at the bottom.
Yes.
And I actually love it again. It has to be a big tree. It has to be something healthy. And I went back to the uplight. I even did that at Kips Bay this year. I put a tree in the corner with an uplight underneath it.
We deal with flowers and greenery just like art.
How do you pick what you're going to use?
For me, it's leaf structure. It's the texture, the size of the leaf in proportion to the entire plant.
We saw beautiful examples at this year's Hampton Designer Show House of how to bring the outside in and incorporate the natural world. We hope you enjoyed the show house. I'm Marissa Marcantonio. Thanks for watching.